Hi Virgo, welcome to Fortune Star 222. My name is Lucky. I'm just about to read your monthly reading of July, and be in mind it's a general and timeless reading. Means it's not labeled, it labels Virgo. There's a lot of Virgo in this world, so it has no your name, so it's general reading. Okay. Take what resonates and leave the rest. If it doesn't resonate you, check out your moon sign, your sun sign, your rising or ascendant signs, Venus or even Jupiter signs. Okay, and if you don't know your birth chart, in my box description there's a link to that you can click and get your own birth chart. Okay, and it's timeless. Whenever it gets you, it's probably the perfect time for you to watch it. And the energy is interchangeable, it's always mutual, so cross watcher, you are welcome to join. Okay, probably the message is also for you. And I'm not going to take a side. Okay, I'm just reading the energy, so you know your own situations, if it's your energy or your person's energy. Okay, and if it doesn't resonate, it's probably also it hasn't happened yet. It's prediction, probably happens it's going to be happen in the future. Okay, just keep in mind that thing. What else I forgot. Yeah, I think that's it. Oh yeah, about the reading, I'm going to pull out one oracle card to open the reading. Okay, open your reading. It's an oracle card, and then I'm gonna do the simple Celtic cross, and ending it up with the goddess guidance. No, okay, an oracle card, and I'm going to read also the planet movements that what is going to affect based on your birth chart, especially for Virgo rising sign, or whoever of you that have Virgo in your first house. Okay, and probably also works for Virgo moon signs. But to any one of you that have a Virgo in your chart, this message can be for you. Okay, let's start the reading. I am responsible for what I say, but I'm not responsible for you and what you understand. Sorry. Please be mindful with that, because anything that is within us is going to project outside too. So first, let's accept the energy as our own energy, and that's for our development, our own development. Okay, before we blaming others. Dragonfly, live life to the fullest. Okay. All right. Live life to the fullest, Virgo. Okay. Don't be the hermit all the time. I'm guided to use this deck. Let's see, Virgo. Look at that. Your energy. What I said? Don't be the hermit all the time. Live life to the fullest. Okay. Let's see. Okay. Five of Cups is your heart of the reading that open your reading. Okay, is the center of your reading. Your current situation is Five of Cups, so you probably sad, feeling lost, that you have lost something. So yeah, that's your current situation, Virgo. Feeling a little bit lonely. What is your challenge? Two of Pentacles. Juggling. Two conditions, two options, two jobs, two people. Or are you just trying to put in balance two things, two situations? Your foundations. Page of Swords. Your recent past. The Tower. I'm sorry, just a second. Okay, so maybe you can also see a little bit of the cards. I try to. And what's in your mind and your focus? Death. Transformations. Both of these two, Tower and the Death, is the Scorpion card. And your near future, your outcome, the King of Pentacles. It's earth sign energy just like you. Maybe this is your energy, or maybe you're dealing with another earth sign just like Taurus or Capricorn. But personally, I think this is a Taurian energy. The energy of all is the Knight of Cups. Essence of life. Nice. Underneath of that, Pisces. Hangman. Pisces energy. It's also about endings though. Or self-sacrifice. Okay. Your current situation is you just lost something. It's a Five of Cups. From the Ten of Cups, the ultimate happiness. So you just lost half of your heart. That you just lost something. That is, you lost, that you used to belong, like that you're belonging. And yeah, your challenge is Two of Coins. Juggling two things, and your foundation is Page of Swords. Page of Swords here in this deck is open, like, see, he's open. It's not like the traditional deck. The boy has the swords upright right in front of him, just like being guarded. Alright, this one is a little bit relaxed, so it looks like being open. And normally Page of Swords is about communication, it's about informations, about being curious, always talking about the truth. But this time I don't sense that it's all about the truth. It's just being open. Want to compromise, to know more, to learn more, to understand more. And the Page of Swords is also represents the spying card, because he likes to do the research about the situation or a person. So it can be putting tabs on someone on social media or something similar. In your recent past, there's a tower. I think that's explain a bit your loss. Okay, the tower is an epiphany. It's disruptions. Is it's a foundation that fallen apart. A foundation that been built. God knows for how long. I don't know, but maybe the foundation wasn't built by something that solid enough for for a good period of time. Okay, so it has to be abrupted. And the death, well, it's the energy of Scorpio, right? So Scorpio is in your third house, about your communications, about your mindset. It's also about your perception, how you perceive things. It's also about your siblings, your neighbors, your early educations. Okay, early educations can be also dogma, right? And yep, and your focus and your what's on your mind is the death. It's the same thing. It's in your third house. Okay, it's a Scorpion energy, and Pluto is in retrograde, by the way. It's a judgment period of time for 6 months. We have most of us, almost most of us have to change. Okay, that's the energy of the universe. um, Pluto is about self-transformation, the planet Scorpion, and it's about shedding our old skins to have a new beginning. And death is about ending. It's about being reborn. We are just about uh, ending. To We need to end something to end something, to leave things that is not working for us anymore behind, and start a new beginning and move forward to our future self, right? And the King of Pentacles, I say this is a Taurian energy, and because Taurus is can be a Hierophant is a spiritual teacher, spiritual leader, or government institution. That's why I say like King of Pentacle is more into Taurus. Even though it can be also the twin though, because it's also under the Venus rule. Anyway, it can be Capricorn, or well, you're dealing with other earth signs. For some of you dealing with a Virgo, Capricorn, or Taurus. But for me, this is a Taurus one. Taurus in your birth chart is in Virgo, Leo, Cancer, Gemini, Taurus. It's in your ninth house. It's about cross-cultural relationship. It's about law. It's about travel. It's about wisdom, philosophy. It's also about religion. Higher educations, because it's in your ninth house. Taurus is in your ninth house. Ninth house is ruled by Jupiter, naturally. Okay. And the overall energy is the Knight of Cups. It's the energy of water signs, Pisces, Cancer, or Scorpio. It's about It's night is always about actions, moving. That makes us happy. Okay, because it's about our emotions, an action of our emotions. And underneath that, there's a hangman. Hangman is a Pisces. Pisces always rule the 12th house, but ending in karma. Underneath that, there's the word. That means also completion. Wow. Underneath that, there's the strength. Underneath that, there's the devil. Alright, okay, I'm not going to dig deeper. Let's clarify. Straight ahead, let's clarify this Five of Cups at your current situation, your center of the rhythm. Five of Cups. It's a little bit cold tonight. Tonight? No, it's early in the morning. In a couple of minutes. Ooh. You're going to start also listen the prayer, the Muslim prayer. Okay, because it's really early in the morning. Trust me. It's better to listen this one than if I record during the day. Too noisy outside here. Anyway, the Five of Cups clarified by the Emperor in reverse. Okay. The Queen of Wands. And the Hierophant. Wow. That's potent. That's really potent. Underneath of that, Two of Swords. Okay. Let's see. The Emperor is the energy of Aries, fire sign. But it's more Aries, the Emperor. And it's in reverse, okay? So, there's no actions. There's no new beginning. And the Emperor weakness is having a control issue. And the weakness of the Emperor is not going to move. Okay. He likes to be served instead of serving. Okay. Control issue because he used to control his empire. So it's also about ego and pride. The Emperor in reverse. So a little bit tyrant. Tyranny? Tyrant. Right? And Aries is in your 8th house. 8th house, what is that about? 8th house, it's the house of Scorpio and Pluto transformations. And 8th house is all about merging sex, intimacy. Intimacy means like being vulnerable. Being vulnerable means being authentic you, naked, being truly you. Showing who you are to someone else that you feel like home. Okay. And also about the 8th house is also about shared finance, property, inheritances, assets, partners, resources, joint ventures, goals, occult. Okay. And it's in reverse, means like normally the Emperor upright is always about new beginning. Okay. And Mars is in Aries, by the way. The god of war is in Aries. It's in reverse, so there was no actions that related to the 8th house. That's why you said, okay. By the way, the second card that clarify the Five of Cups is Queen of Wands. It's a fire signs energy. Aries still, Aries, Leo, or Sagittarius. For me personally, this Queen of Wands is about it's a Leo energy, and is the Queen of Wands. It's a seductive kind of lady. Okay, it's the sexiest, passionate one, sexy. Okay, and Leo naturally ruled the fifth house, about romance, love affairs, self expression, and creativity. In your house, it's in your second house. Okay, your second house is about income, work ethics, values, priority, and material possessions. Okay, so either some of you dealing with a Leo or Aries, Hierophant is a Taurus, but for me this is your energy, Virgo, that you are desirable, you are desired by many people. Okay, you are popular. Okay, but in this reading, it's like you probably lost your materials, because according to the Aries energy, it's in your 8th house, so you lost also your materials kind of stuff because of the commitment. The Hierophant is about institutions, government, commitment, marriage, spiritual leader or spiritual teacher. Okay, so probably you just came out from a divorce and you lost your material to your money, things like that. Taurus is in your 9th house. It's about your wisdom, religions, law, philosophy, travel, higher educations, foreigns, right? I don't know why. I feel like some of you maybe feel like lost that one of your children going to school abroad, moving away for a higher educations, moving away from home, studying abroad. I don't know, I just heard that thing. Okay, and let's clarify the Two of Coins. This is your challenge. Why Two of Coins is your challenge, Virgo? It's about how you handling up your money, your resources. The Empress. Wow. Divine Feminine. The Empress is it's a Divine Feminine. It's a card of Libra or a Taurus. Okay. It's a Venus. Okay. It's a Mother Earth. It's about giving birth, or it's about new beginning. It's about giving birth to an idea, to a project, to mankind, right? But the Empress is number 3. It's also the energy of the third person. The third party, the mistress. And she's a queen. She's grounded. She knows what she wants, and she's not going to do things. She knows that all that she wants comes to her. She's abundance, basically. And what others? The Knight of Swords. It's a Gemini energy. It's about communication and truth. It's not coming fast though, but it's stable and firm, bringing the truth about moving forward. Six of Swords. So I'm going to pull another card. Five of Swords. Self-deception. Under the deck is the Hangman, that you've been stuck to and hanging in the state of uncomfort. Okay. Pisces is in your 7th house, your house of relationship, marriage, contract, business partners, equality, interpersonal style. Okay. And the Hangman can be also an ending, a clandestine of doing. It can be also self-sabotage, an escapist. Can be also trying to see things in different perspective. That's the overall energy of these two of coins. What you juggling? Juggling people, I think. Juggling a situation that you like to communicate and giving the truth about moving forward, and the battle that you just had, a battle that you guys had. About a new beginning. Six plus 5 is 11, is 2 of Swords. I just summed them up. It comes to 11, right? 11 become one digit, that's 2 of Swords, confusions. And then the truth is another sword there holding by the Knight. The very truth is 3 of Swords. Okay, it's about heartbroken, disappointment, pain. So you juggling about how to communicate your pain to start a new beginning. To communicate with the divine feminine, your third person that you had probably cut off, that you moved away from. basically from this, right, I summed them up and I got 11, 1, 1, and that means Two of Swords. So you were confused of the options, that basically what actually was is not confusions. It's about pain and a heartbreak, because the truth that these nights bring in, okay, is about the pain. Sum it up with these Two of Swords, right? And the Knight of Swords is a Gemini energy, and Gemini energy is about communication, perceptions, and everything, right? And the Swords is about the truth. And Gemini can also be represented by the Lovers, right? Options, choices, need to make a decision, about an ending of a situation, about a clandestine relationship, alright, let's see what it's all about, the Page of Swords as your foundations. Nine of Swords, imprisoned by your own thoughts. Six of Wands, public recognition for something that you just accomplished. This is the Leo energy, minor arcana. Leo is in your second house, by the way. It's about your income, your values, your priorities, that you get recognized by your peers, by the public. So it's about your reputation, basically. And the Queen of Cups. Queen of Cups is about love. It's about emotions. It's a Cancerian energy, okay? And we are in the Cancer season. And Cancer naturally ruled the fourth house, about home, family, roots, self-care, our yin side, femininity, about women in your life, either your spouse, either your girlfriend, either your mom, your children, about women in your life, including yourself. We all have masculine and feminine in ourselves, right? So yeah, under the deck, see, the Lovers, choices, Gemini energy. So maybe you're dealing with a Gemini, Leo, or Cancer, and also Pisces, that I've seen it, and also Taurus. By the way, Gemini is in your Virgo. It's in the house. It's in your 11th house. It's in your house of friendship. It's about social justice, social awareness. It's a house of friendship. So it's all about your networks. Okay, so maybe you have to choose between your friends. Okay. Between your environments. It's about social awareness. How you engaging with your society, in your social life, okay? And it's also about hopes, technology, our future, okay? And the Page of Swords it looks like you are being open. about all the informations and perceptions. Okay, but then it makes you feel imprisoned by your own thoughts. Okay, or it can also be the lies that someone put you in, trapped, or you have created your own lies and you got trapped by your own lies. Okay, because 9, before 9 is a 8. 8 the same thing, it's a paranoia, it's the same thing. 9 is worse than 8. Okay, 9 is like you are sick, you're getting physically sick just because of your thoughts. Okay, because it makes you restless, you can't sleep, and it affected your health. Virgo, you know that well. Virgo is all about health. and it's also about your reputations, your public image, and everything that your work ethics, because Leo, the energy of Leo is in your second house, right? It's all about your priorities, your value. What is your value? What you value most to, and how you set your priorities. Okay, so you get the public recognition, and it's also about the life, your emotions. So you're trying to be open and learn more, to know more about your own emotions. For you to be able to choose, because you have to make a decision here. I'm going to put another card, another queen, and it's a Queen of Pentacles. Queen of Pentacles, it's an earth sign. It can be your energy as an earth